Welcome to the PLL on ESPN, presented by Warrior. We're in Boston, where the Cannons are making their homecoming, taking on the Philadelphia Waterdogs as we wrap up the first half of the season and look toward the All-Star break. Realized they needed to upgrade what they were doing at the face-off dot big time, so they brought in Stathakis, and speaking of big time, early Sowers puts the Dogs on the board.
He's got the best feet in the game. Michael Sowers is a one-on-one matchup nightmare, and he's going against Bryce Young, the lefty. You think that he has the coverage, but he doesn't close the gate at goal line extended. And watch how Sowers goes in and then he goes out. That is unbelievable recognition of where pressure is. So he takes the pressure and then he backsteps.
Sowers now has his defender all hung up. Puts his shoulder into him. Scores! How did he get that by Colin Kirst? I thought Kirst had the near side pipe. He just snuck it past him.
You're not going to track this shot, Cotter, and the reason being is he shoots right out of the spin. So Kirst can't go stick on stick with this because he hits Raul right here and then he turns and shoots immediately. Most players, when you're above goal line extended, it takes an extra beat to get your shot off. Right there, he's using his body too.
It goes 5-hole and it deflects off. McCardle. Going against Kirst. He's going to like that matchup. Shoots and scores.
This guy's something else. You think of his pro career and how good he's been in the late stages. He's been blowing up. He's one of the most consistent threats in the PLL. You've got Michael Sowers. Don't sleep on Kieran McCardle. He'll make
the offense just seems out of sorts, Cart. Campbell, can he change things on the run? He does with his left hand.
This goal shows you how Matt Campbell is becoming such an experienced scoring threat. Watch at the last second, he switches back to his left hand. An Ansi rookie would just shot that with his right hand. But he understands the angle increase and the patience. If he runs full speed, Cotter, he runs out of real estate and he has no angle. When he beats the defender,
it's good.
He then...
Holman in all kinds of trouble, picks up the GB, shoots and scores! Maybe not in all kinds of trouble. Maybe that's just the way he wrote it up.
All sorts of trouble, but that is actually the reason he gets this one off, because it looks like when he gets this ground ball, the Waterdogs exhale a little bit. They think, okay, Marcus is going to pull it out. He catches Dylan Ward and he just snipes this one. This is such a difficult shot. You're going against the grain. You have to shoot with your hips open. You lose your feet, but it shows you the strength of his core.
Official Buchanan over there, number 20 in yellow.
Watch the feet.
Oh, look at that quickness, got just enough space. And the pass inside! Gorgeous feed and finish by Kieran McCardle.
Michael Sowers demands the eyes of a defense because you have to support the matchup. He's also an elite passer. So watch here, you see the feet and the nice split dodge. And then McCardle knows when Sowers goes to the cage and he's in the inside, they're going to have to support that matchup. So Eppel leaves McCardle all alone.
Sent it tonight. Mikey Sowers scores the first goal of the game. The crowd sort of exhales because they look at that.
Yeah.
They love this team. Dead quiet right now.
Yes.
It's awesome.
You know, and you think about the home teams in this home and home, where the homecoming, the home team plays 2 games a weekend, right?
Yeah.
After last night, they're 3-4, the overall record combined coming into this game. So there is a little bit of that pressure where the home field advantage maybe is a little more pressure than it is sometimes an advantage for the team.
See the head fake by Connor Kelly there? Watch how he drops his head here, Paul. everyone, including Colin Kirst, thinks he's going low.
Oh, and
that
to
is
the
a
upper
gorgeous
90s. I
view.
saw him in the lobby in Minnesota, and he goes, we're going to be fine. And if I'm playing for Bill Tierney and I got Michael Sowers on my team, by the way, this Mikey Sowers right here, he must have been watching Jeff Teat last night.
Yeah.
And he must have also watched Brennan O'Neill. The difference, Jeff Teat gets the ball. We need Brennan O'Neill to go get the ball. Michael Sowers has been demanding it.
Michael Sowers, his blood boils for matchups like this, right? Like if you contest Michael Sowers, he will go at you in a variety of ways. Everyone talks about Sowers' footwork and his quickness. How about his toughness around goal line extended? You're going to feel it every single time. You're going to end up
half hours, the talent, and whether they will or not transition to the pro game.
Beautiful look and score. The offense continues to hum for the Waterdogs. McCardle once again.
One of the reasons why the Atlas are putting up record numbers is they have a 2-quarterback system. They have the 2 most prolific scorers after 5 weeks in the league in Connor Schellenberger and Jeff Teat. They have a 2-system quarterback here with the Philadelphia Waterdogs. McCardle's one of them and Sowers one of them. You could put them up front. You could put them behind the cage. There's nothing they can't do.
Draws a lot of attention. Good look inside.
Great.
Verdaro scores. Speaking of rookies, there's another one.
That's what you need if you're Brian Holman and the Cannons. You need the big guy to draw 2, get the ball out of his stick fast, backdoor cuts upfield because that Philadelphia Waterdogs team is recovering lightning fast.
Paul, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by, my man.
Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of the game.
7-3 the score. Phillies hot, coming off their first win of the year last week, but Verdaro keeping the Cannons close at home. Slanian scores.
Ryan Drenner can break a defender down, and because of his extensive background as an attackman at Towson in high school, he knows how to draw, slide. He's got the eyes and the quickness with his feet and his hands to get a pass off. You see the double, and Aslanian does an outstanding job of moving towards the ball. Catches it, turns, and finally they can beat Dylan Ward.
Nolting, look at him run through checks. Got the pass off, scores! Kavanaugh! Okay, case in point, you were making it all day long. Asher Nolting has got to touch the ball because good things happen when it goes through him.
Let him cook, let him deal, let him recognize. The big body draws 3 shirts, and a lot like Aslanian, Kavanaugh so smooth off the ball. He catches Marcus Hutchins, ball watching and trying to support Nolting, and that's when he backdoors him. And you see the fan reaction. The cannon.
Something one-handed instead. It's out to Connor Kelly. Great feed to Rawl, too, on the fast break. Holman, he's going to set up for 2-pointer and score! That gets his dad fired up as well on the sideline. We're all tied at 7.
Boom Squad starts with back-to-back stops by Colin Kirst. You want transition? You make a stop. The save corrals the ball, and it's off to the races. He tracks this bouncer, and then right away he spot feeds Ethan Rawl, who just uses his legs. We saw 2 bouncers during that series. Connor Kelly using the turf, and then Marcus Holman does it, but this time it counts. Dad is jacked.
That's skip 2. Hannah's going to get a look here, and it scores! Clark, you say it on one end, it works out on the other.
He opens up the offense, Cotter. There's so much attention on Sowers, McCardle, and Kelly. Don't forget about Jack Hanna. inserted into the lineup a week ago. He made his presence felt in Minneapolis, Boston.
Third quarter, getting the lead back, and Sowers. Look at the attention he draws. McCardle with a quick shot. That was hyper speed, Cart.
Yep. Suddenness from a passing perspective coming into tonight. Michael Sowers had 9 assists. 6 of them were to Kieran McCardle. He is looking for number 6. He wants to feed him because he knows if he gets him the rock, he will close the deal. That is perfect placement on a pass. But McCardle puts the stick.
And Hannah continues to get involved. And a shake of the head from his teammate, Jake Richard, who's been around the block. He's like, man, that's impressive to watch.
Watch the placement. Hannah's owning his one-on-one matchups in the third quarter. I was calling for him because he was quiet. Well, he's answered the bell. Watch here how he stings that pipe. He's so smart. He knows he has Bubba Fairman where he wants him. If Fairman is on his back, he can't bring it back to his right hand. But he knows he's 2-3 steps away.
Kavanaugh shoots and scores. Five-O's having a big night.
Enjoy your chips, enjoy your Matt Kavanaugh lefty rips. Belrica Butcher with the deal. This is a phenomenal pass by Jeff Traynor, who I thought was going to try to hit from 2. And he just throws a dime of a pass. And it's really hard to beat Dylan Ward high here because of...
Scarpella's going to track that one down, but it's knocked out of his stick beautifully. Here come the Cannons.
Hear the crowd.
They like the effort from Aslanian.
This is a great check by Aslanian on Scarpello. Both of them lost their sticks. Need a pick all the time.
Now he's on Scarpello.
The pick worked there.
In front, finds Kirst and scores.
He doesn't need a pick to win a matchup, but when he gets the pick and there's the switch, it's early slide time for the Waterdogs. And you're sliding from statistically the second best passer in the PLL coming into the weekend. The big body noting, the eyes, the vision, the awareness. Kirst just waiting his time on the backside. They love lacrosse in Boston.
Here's Campbell. Up top to Kirst. Shoots and scores! Brother makes a great save on one end. And then the other brother buries it into the back of the net on the other.
Boston brotherly love. We saw that piece on the family connections with the Cannons. These two boys grew up in the backyard, one shooting on the other. Paid dividends for Colin in the net, staring down Courier. He wins that matchup. And then oldest brother Connor slings this into the top corner. This is gas, precision.
Brandow, the rook. In front. Sowers, one-handed. Kirst makes the save. Another
this game right now, a nervous wreck.
Kirst inside. Verdara scores! First lead of the night for the Boom Squad.
Verdara was streaky heading into the weekend. Shooting under 20%. Tonight he's 2 for 4. One of the rookies making noise in the PLL in 2024. Alexander the Great. Seamless.
Kavanaugh working on the rookie Hudgens. Hudgens gets the ball away from him. Now a scrum. Picked up by Ward. Nice job by 11 and White.
Hudgens
was looking inside. Couldn't find anybody. Still looking to fire. Finds Holman and scores!
If you're going to make this skip pass, this through pass, through the heart of a defense, you got to throw it with authority. Second most assists in the league for a reason. Asher Nolting gets that defense kind of lulled to sleep a little bit, and the hesitation he has before he passes it allows for him not to get that ball knocked down.
That's Kavanaugh.
Normally I say don't shoot.
He does though. That's the hat trick for Matt Kavanaugh.
Normally I say don't shoot, but when you're up 2 on an empty net, it becomes a 2-possession game. So if you get up by 3, if Kerr shot that, you go up 13-10. And the Waterdogs are not going to win 2 faceoffs and score 2 goals in 15 seconds. This is the dagger. The empty net 2-pointer from Matt Kavanaugh and Coach Holman and Jim Mitchell.